to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we're at the beautiful gymnasium of Benilde-St. Margaret's High School in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, bringing you girls varsity high school basketball. And the Benilde-St. Margaret's, the three-time defending champion, 3A, are 3-0 in this year, 2025-2026, and they're here to take on the visiting St. Anthony Village. They come in with a 1-1 record, and right off the bat, the Red Knights all in red, going from left to right, win the opening tap, and they are in a jump ball, and the Huskies will have possession and just underway. I'm Robert Christensen, glad you're with us. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports on location, and now St. Anthony Village in white going from left to right, and that is number 1, Maya Allen, the senior point guard, gets St. Anthony Village off to a great start, and then some good defense down below by Greta Schumann, the 5'11 senior, brings it all the way to the front court, and now the Village, that shot taken by Ellie McCormick, rebound. Village gets that back from outside, the three-point shot taken by Schumann, in and out. Now here comes Watkins, number 13 for Benilde-St. Margaret's, kicks it out to number 4, and the deadly Sydney Friedley drains a three, and the Red Knights are up on top 3-2 here early with 17 minutes to go. Now into the corner, the shot taken from the outside, off the rim, far rebound, out of bounds, off St. Anthony Village. And the clock is stopped with 16:53 remaining. Red Knights with the ball. Early lead, 3-2. Looking to extend their dynasty in girls basketball with their 4th state championship. Exciting team to watch, and there's one reason why right there. Number 4, Sydney Friedley. She gives it up to the newcomer, number 22, Olivia Bell. She gets that to go. 5-2 our score. Here comes the Village. Number 0, Ellie McCormick, comes all the way in, drives the lane, and is fouled on the way up, and she will go to the line and shoot 2. Foul's gonna be called on number 13, Presley Watkins, her first personal, team first. The Village, no fouls, and at the line is the Village, number 0, Ellie McCormick. She gets that first one to go. 16:20 remaining. Chilly night here in Minnesota. St. Louis Park, just 5 miles outside of downtown Minneapolis. A week ago, we were in the 50s, and now we are down in the single digits, just like that. Winter has arrived, but it's hot and heated here at Benilde-St. Margaret's. Is coming in on the left side is number 2 for Benilde-St. Margaret's. That's Zeta Jenkins, the sophomore. She's denied. Ball comes all the way back on the backcourt. No over and back. Now, Ialiva. Outside shot taken again by Jenkins. Rebound. Wismer, the senior, kicks it outside to a wide open Friedley, and she gets that one to go. Her second 3 of the night. 8-3 Red Knights. 15:50 to go, and the full court pressure as the Red Knights are commonly due. Outside shot, smoothly taken by number 13, Casey Lazinski. Steadily puts up that left-handed shot to stop the bleeding. Now the denial underneath. That was great defense by Maya Allen as she was able to reach in and deflect that pass. And now substitutions for the Red Knights. Coming in, number 11 is Rose Kasher, a freshman. Also number 3, Kira Willis, another freshman. Last time I was here, we talked about how young this team is despite their 3 consecutive state championships. And Watkins drives the lane. That gets deflected out of bounds. And the Village putting on a great defensive effort here so far early. Friedley will throw it in underneath. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Driving from the left side, number 1, that's Jada Nobles, a 7th grader. So right now the Red Knights have a 7th grader and 2 9th graders in there. This early in the match. now the full court press, and it's a man-to-man full court press. Red Knights are capable of 2.221 presses, zone presses, and the man-to-man, and now driving on the left side for the Village was 22 Greta Schumann, the 5'11 senior. And that ball gets deflected out of bounds as she attempted the left side layup. And now the throw-in underneath. That's Allen. Gets it up top almost, and almost intercepted. Now the look to the side, the shot taken by Allen. Rebound off the rim, and that's gonna go off number 5, Rebecca Nelson, and that'll turn the ball over to Benilde-St. Margaret's. And the throw-in underneath. No pressure by the Village here. Now to the front court, the 7th grader, Jada Nobles. Gives it up to 11, Kalshur. She drives the lane, the shot off the board, the rim, rebound, the Village. And they've got it, down by 3. Now driving in the middle of the lane, running into resistance is number 1, Allen. Her shot off the rim and out of bounds, and that will give the ball back to the Red Knights. And now a timeout on the court by the Red Knights. As they are running into some resistance here, their head coach saw something he didn't like, and he's going to want to talk about it as I observe him from my vantage point in the stands. And so we have a timeout on the court, and the Huskies, gotta hand it to them. They're on the road. They're 1-1. They're going against the 3-time defending champions. Last time, I don't know if there's ever been. Maybe Minneapolis North, I remember back in the day, may have won 3 state in boys basketball. Way back in the day, New York Mills was good in the 70s. They may have won 3 in a row. Nothing comes to mind. I'm sure there may be another one out there, but maybe not. Anyway, all right, timeout. Over with. Red Knights up by 3 at home with a 3-0 record early on. They've got their cheerleaders here. Thanksgiving holiday behind us, Christmas ahead of us, but a lot of good basketball to be played in December here. Now the give to number 11, Kalshur. Kicks it out, good ball rotation, but great defense by the Huskies. The Village comes in, stops, pops, and off the rim. Almost could have been a travel, as that was McCormick with the steal and the drive, unable to convert. Now the Red Knights. You give to Friedley. Good defense by the Village, and that's gonna go off Friedley. No, they're gonna say it went off McCormick. From my vantage point, it looked like Friedley, but they're going to give it to the Red Knights. 22 seconds on the shot clock, 14:08 remaining. Throw in for Friedley. She looks underneath, the pass to Watkins. Good defense underneath, though, by 22 Schumann. Denies. Now the trouble, and they get it back out, and there's the interception on the full court press by the Red Knights. They are relentless on defense. Now Friedley. Cross court to number 1. Nobles. Turn around, drive off the rim. That shot taken by Kira Willis, the freshman. And now the Huskies of St. Anthony Village with it into the front court. Still down just 3, under 14 to go. Substitutions coming in again for the Red Knights. Now on the block. The move, the shot taken, no foul. Rebound again by Schumann. Schumann now gives it up to Lazinski. She drives the basket, can't get it to go. Rebound Watkins, and she moves out quickly on the right side. Coming right in, bounce pass into the corner to number 11, Kalshur. Now pickpocketed by McCormick. She's got a breakaway on the left side, can't get it to go. Now Watkins as we go back the other way. Up and down we go, and that beautiful shot from short range is good. 10-5. The Village has had their opportunities, unable to convert. Now McCormick up top to Schumann. Schumann, turn around, comes in. She's got good moves, and they're going to call the foul on the Red Knights. It appeared she may have gotten all ball. but the foul is going to be called. Number 4, Sydney Friedley. That's her first, team second. St. Anthony Village, no team fouls. And at the line, number 22, Greta Schumann. She gets that to go, and now the original starters coming in for the youngsters, except Presley Watkins will take Sydney Friedley will take a rest along with number 11, Rose Cal Shearer. Willis back in. Also number 22, Olivia Bell, and that second one made. 10-3 our score. St. Anthony Village putting up a good effort here early on, and their defense is relentless. Now here comes number 1, that's Nobles on the drive. The 7th grader gets it to go, and it's a largest lead for the Red Knights at 5. Full court pressure on. Into the front court, they're gonna call the push on the Red Knights as number 1, Allen, streaking down the left sideline across the timeline and drew the contact that drew the foul. And that'll be the Red Knights' 3rd team foul as their coach takes a stroll down the sideline. Now on the wing, McCormick. Oh, the back door was there and she missed. Number 5 cutting, Rebecca Nelson. Now back on the other end quickly. The shot taken by Zeta Jenkins. The sophomore draws the foul, and that will stop the clock with 11:57 remaining. Our score 12-7. First team foul for St. Anthony Village against Ellie McCormick. That'll be her first personal, team first. She'll take a step now into the game. Number 25, Thea Chattel, the senior. And at the line, number 2 is Zeta Jenkins, and that is off the mark. Rebound though, Red Knights. Number 3, Kira Willis, the freshman, and she kicks it out to the 7th grader, Jada Nobles. And she drains the 3, and that was a costly missed rebound for the Huskies. And now we've got a whistle in the forecourt, and the referee is upset. Hold.
Red Knight foul number 1, Jada Nobles, her first, team's 4.
All right, that was a foul on Jada Nobles, number 1, her first. Team 4th though, 11:44 to go. 4 team fouls to the Huskies 1. And there is the interception by the Red Knights. They are just relentless. Bump there along the way. Mira Wismer from short jump side on the side gets that to go. And now the Red Knights are up by 10. And there's the full court press. The big red machine just relentless. Now the Huskies into the front court. That is number 1, Allen, and Mira Wismer denying. I've never seen a better defensive team at any level of any gender anywhere. Look at that shot in. Are you kidding me? Zeta Jenkins for 3. It's 20-7. Timeout by St. Anthony Village.
Huskies call full timeout.
What are you gonna do? They were hanging in there until they weren't. And the clock is stopped with 11:04 to go. And this Red Knight team, I was here with ParkTV 16 Sports for the opener, and I think I commented that this team is already state tournament ready, and that is no joke. They are more hungry than I can remember seeing them the last 3 years. It's almost like they are becoming, I mean, they've got these young kids that are in there, the 7th grader and 2 9th graders, plus the seniors that have been all part of the 3 state championships. I think the question is fair to ask whether they're going to run the table and have an undefeated season. That would be the next step up for this team, and winning a 4 state championship. But right now, what we just saw in these last couple minutes is just lights out varsity girls basketball. And now the timeout over with. Red Knights are done. Huskies, you know, I think they just got to start getting the ball to fall. They played incredibly well. And when they've had their opportunities, that's really been the difference, hasn't it? They've made the steals and they've had the layup opportunities and have just had some near misses. And I expect them to continue to be resilient here, but they need to get some shots to go. All right, now Huskies to throw it in underneath against that pressure, and it goes out of bounds right out of the timeout, and they turn it over, unforced error. And it's important here for St. Anthony Village to keep their dauber up. But now a throw in underneath for the Red Knights with 11:03 to go. Wismer wheels it around. The ball rotation is just exquisite. Now to number 1, Nobles. Wismer driving. The 7th grader Nobles off the back rim. Rebound, Huskies. Outlet pass, and we got a break ahead. She's got to make it, and she doesn't. Rebound, though, Huskies. As they wheel around, someone needs to make a shot here. Now driving, and the turnover on number 25, Shaq Tele. And that's what I'm talking about, the St. Anthony Village Huskies. They're able to get themselves in position, but just unable to execute the score at the end. And now underneath, that is just too good, folks. Kira Willis, the freshman. I think this team is better than last year. They certainly appear to be. They're faster. Their defense is even better and more relentless. All right, and then they bring in a wave of substitutions fresh off the bench with a 22-7 lead. Well, I look at the Huskies' whole team, and they don't have enough players to match those types of substitution patterns by Benilde-St. Margaret. They are something to watch here, folks. They kind of remind me of the LA Lakers from '84. Just Magic, James Worthy, Kareem Abdul. When they would get on the they just would go. And there's Watkins with the lay-in. They have so much talent on offense and on defense. Look at this, now it's a trap, and they almost got it away. They do not show any empathy for nor should they. It's sports 24/7. Red Knights with the ball. Throw in by Friedley. To Olivia Bell, quickly to Watkins. Now checking in, number 24, that's Harper Mishmash, another freshman. Underneath and on the line was number 11, Rose Kalshur, the freshman. And a turnover on the Red Knights gives it back to St. Anthony Village. Throwing underneath against the pressure by number 13, Lazinski. Now to the front court, Allen. Return pass, layup, can't get it to go. And now the body foul by number 31, Haley Siroin. Will give it right back to the Red Knights. They lead 24-7.
Her first and the second.
Foul's gonna be on Siroin. That'll be team's second, her first personal. Now into the front court. Number 22 for Benilde. Bell, top of the key to 24, mismatch. Shot taken, rebound is number 22, Schumann, into the front court to number 1, Allen. Outside to McCormick, she drives, turns around, scoop shot, can't get it to go. Watkins with the rebound, quickly into the front court. Turn around, dribble, jump shot. That is just spectacular basketball. Presley Watkins, she's been impressing for several years, and she's just a junior. Now McCormick finds a wide open Siroin. Siroin comes in, can't get it to go, and that has been the story of the game. They've got themselves in position to make shots. There's another, I thought she might have been fouled by the body by number 24, mismatch. Now from the outside. And Maya Allen ends the scoring drought, and it was several minutes. Now Friedley answers back.
Sydney Friedley for three.
Unbelievable basketball here. 29-9 our score, 20-point lead, 8:03 remaining first half. I'll remind you, you are watching ParkTV 16 Sports. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. And despite the score, you know, you might get bored because the game, either you don't know when it was watching, but this is must-see TV. It doesn't matter. Watching this Benilde team is enough entertainment. They are that good. This should be a training video for all high school teams, college teams, walk-ins, pro teams, just the way they move the ball. Now, Huskies into the front court, and they're a good team, this Huskies team. I expect them to have a winning record. They're just going against a gauntlet of a machine here. Now, underneath, look at that nice move by Schumann. They can get those to go. They might be able to creep back into it as Bell looks to her coach for instruction. She's at the top of the key to Watkins. She drives, almost loses it, keeps her dribble, however. Look at that athleticism by Watkins. Now Bell drives, she's got room off the board. She drew a whistle, and she was hit on the arm, and that will send her to the line with 7:07 remaining. And now to check in for St. Anthony Village, number 5, Rebecca Nelson, the senior, at the next opportunity. Meanwhile, Alvia Bell, the junior. Now Rebecca Nelson checks in for number 13, Lazinski. And for her second chance is Olivia Bell, and she gets that to go. 30-11 our score, 7:07 to go, and now 4 more coming in, fresh off the bench to go against this already weary Huskies team. And now here comes Watkins driving, it goes to the left hand and in. She can do it with both hands. This team is scary good. Look at that defense. And the give back, just, there are no words to, look at that. Mismatch. And that is her last name, Mismatch, M-I-S-M-A-S-H. Harper Mismatch drains the 3. It's 35-11, and now we've got 4 fresh bodies that have been resting that are all starters in their own right, or could be. Oh, now Bismer, and good defense by Schumann. That tells you how gutsy this Huskies team is. And now driving, and she got it to go. That's McCormick, nice job, just being patient. And that's how you deke out a very aggressive team like that, because they're gonna jump at everything. You just gotta be patient, put the head fake, get them to jump, and then calmly put it in. McCormick figured that out. That was a nice job by her. 35-13 our score now. Timeout, no, not timeout, side out underneath. Schumann to throw it again, but checking in just now, number 32, Alina Demarest. All right, Schumann to throw it in to McCormick. Gotta love Ellie McCormick. Look at, she's doing such a nice job. It breaks that press. That is no easy task. Now Schumann comes in, gets it to go with the foul, and she'll go to the line. Now these Huskies are starting to connect and execute at the end. And here comes McCormick over to the sideline. She's got a smile on her face. That is an awesome, competitive person there. I am a big fan of number 0, the junior, 5'8" point guard, Ellie McCormick. She is up for the challenge. Now driving, look at that move. My goodness, look at that exchange. And now, oh, a travel. That was awful close. We don't have the replay to see. And that's a break for the Huskies as they're now within 19, 5:47 to go. And they are starting to figure it out a little bit here, but it's an uphill battle, just getting that ball in, and they do turn it right back over. And just an unbelievable athletic play by number 3, Kira Willis, the freshman. And she got that to go on the turnover and drew contact, and she'll go to the line for the and 1, and they're back up by 21, about to extend it to 22. And that one, a rare miss off the back rim, and they're going to give it to St. Anthony Park. Or St. Anthony Village, I should say. Oh, there's the lead pass to McCormick. Can they get it to go? Nope, there is Jada Nobles, the 7th grader. Now to number 3, Willis. To the near side, and nothing but net by Harper. Mismatch. She didn't mismatch that one, I'll tell you what. Now, the Huskies into the front court. Contact underneath, no call, and another steal by the Red Knights this time. Number 2, Zeta Jenkins, and she'll take it all the way. She'll draw the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's going to be the 5th team foul on St. Anthony Village. The Red Knights have 16 fouls, so that means St. Anthony Village is in the bonus. Now, Red Knights with a short 30-second timeout. I'm not sure why. I think maybe the coaching staff saw maybe a slight injury, but just a 30-second timeout. No really real reason to do it, I can think of. They are just cruising here at 40-16 with 5:08 remaining in the first half. Meanwhile, the St. Anthony Village Huskies looking for answers here. The one thing, if you're a Huskies fan, they will not face this type of competition for the rest of the year. And so it should really make them better and tougher, because they're a really good team, and I'd be hard-pressed to think you could put on this relentless offense and defense. As there's a miss by Zeta Jenkins. She misses her first, but she'll get a second. 5:08 remaining. And she misses the second one. A rare flaw in the Red Knights game there with 2 missed free throws. I'm being facetious, of course. They're awesome. Rebound, number 24, mismatch. Front court to the far side, Willis. Back to Mismer. They're throwing it around like if they're skipping rocks, and there's another outside shot taken by number 24. Harper, mismatch with another 3. She is deadly from out there. Now she reaches in, no foul on the play. Rebound out, shot off the rim. Again, Mismer with the rebound off the rim, and rebound number 5 is Rebecca Nelson. In the front court, McCormick's got a 2-on-1, and she tried to pass it, but there was mismatch with the defense to steal it away, and now brings it down the court. Outside shot taken by number 1, Nobles. Rebound in the hands of Jenkins, and they get it to go. And that is the relentlessness. And they are the Big Red Machine. Now underneath, Mismer with the steal and the putback in it. It is 47-16. There is no mercy. Now Huskies into the front court. Number 31, Sirwin. McCormick misses badly from the outside. Rebound underneath by Sirwin, Damaris can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of 24, mismatch. Now Wismer drives. She's looking for a second consecutive basket, gets blocked in front, and now out of bounds as number 3, Willis, was trying to save it. And now full-scale substitutions for the Red Knights as they put in 4. Watkins checks in, Reedley. Let's see who else. Number 11, Kalshur checks in. No one remaining is Bell. Now, meanwhile, play continues with 3:33 to go. Into the front court is number 1. Allen drives, draws contact, and the whistle, and she will go to the line and shoot 2. The head coach for Benilde-St. Margaret's coaching from the sideline to go straight up, don't reach in. Now about to check in for St. Anthony Village is Mags Lomar XL, 5'8", power forward. Will check in for Greta Schumann, who's played admirably. Tough player, Schumann. 3:26 now as the first shot was made by Allen, and she makes the second. 47-18. Quickly, Bell into the front court, wasting no time. Kicks it back to Friedley, takes the move, comes right in, As she drives the lane and hits the deck, she'll draw the foul, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Both teams now in the bonus. That'll be 6-team foul. That will be Lazinski's third, second as Friedli, who's just a deadly shooter, easily makes the first free throw. 30-point lead by Benilde-St. Margaret's. And it's just an exhibition and beautiful basketball. Now, in the front court, number 1, Allen. Tried to get it to XL, who just checked in. The turnover, though, ahead to Watkins, puts it in. And look at her ability to control her body. It looked like she was gonna go in underneath too far, but she was able to jump, stop, and go right straight up. Great athleticism on display, just how she was able to stop and go straight up. Almost on a dead run. Now from the outside, the rainbow shot taken by number 5, Rebecca Nelson. Little overshoots the rim. Friedli tried to find Watkins underneath, deflected though. Good defense by the Huskies. Outlet pass, middle of the court to Allen. Draws contact and gets it to go. That was a beautiful play by Maya Allen. Now, meanwhile, back underneath. Watkins gets that one to go. Her second basket in a row. We approach the 2-minute mark. In the first half, driving, Nelson, can't get it to go, rebound, Bell. Outlet pass ahead to Jenkins, or Watkins, I should say. Her shot misses, somehow ends up in her hand. She steps out the 3-point line and lets it go and makes it. I mean, that is Reggie Miller type stuff. If you know who Reggie Miller is, there's a famous game in the early 90s where he would take it, went out to the 3-point line with someone in his face and made 3 in a row in 9 seconds to tie the Knicks and win the game later on. And that reminded me of Reggie Miller. All right, meanwhile, 1:44 remaining, our score 56-20. And let's see how many superlatives I can come up with for the rest of this match, because there are a million of them. Now, checked in is number 15 for the Red Knights. That is someone, oh yeah, Lucy Johnson. Now outside on the turnover was Schumann. She drives, comes in, can't get it to go. Rebound, Benilde-St. Margaret's, number 10, Sailor Friedli. Gives it back to Schumann. Schumann now kicks it out to number 25, Shaktelli. Now Allen, trying to avoid a 3-second call, does so. Now to 25, Shaktelli in the corner. Lazinski gets knocked out of bounds by Friedli. 19 seconds on the shot clock, 1:03 to go in the first half. 36-point lead for the Red Knights. Huskies with the ball, top of the key, Allen drives the left side, comes in, gets it to go. Well done, she protected the ball on the left side with her body, well done, and got that to go. Beautifully executed. Now Friedli comes underneath and faces a 3-team and unable to get that to go. 45 seconds remaining. Huskies into the front court, into the corner now. Inside on the give and go, and she can't get it to go. It was well executed, just couldn't finish the shot. Well done by the Huskies. Meanwhile, with 34 seconds remaining, Lucy Johnson takes the outlet pass. Can't get the 3 to go. Off Sydney Friedli's back of the hand, and now we got a double dribble on Friedli. I don't think she agrees with that. We don't have a replay, so we'll go with that. 22 seconds remaining, 56-22. Now Allen drives, top of the key, Schumann. Turnaround jump shot. Oh, can't get it to go as it rolled off the back and round the rim. Now on the other side, driving the lane. Number 10, Sailor Friedli, in the block by Schumann, denies her. Stopping the clock with 3.4 seconds remaining. Now Friedli will set it in to Johnson. Watkins takes the shot, and that's going to be off the mark. No call, and that will conclude first half here at Benilde-St. Margaret's Gymnasium. Our score at half, Red Knights 56, Huskies 22. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Come back for half number 2. This Red Knight team is unbelievable, and you should watch them whatever the score is.
You make everything harder.
You're a pest.
Nobody wants you, nobody likes you.
You are just full of raising questions and never having an answer.
If I can face MS, I can face anything.
A cure for me would be to go back to where I was.
A cure would stop you dead in your tracks.
And when we get you, it's going to be a great day.
It ends here.
MS ends with us.
Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. We're about to begin half number 2 from Benilde-St. Margaret's High School Gymnasium, and we're bringing you girls high school basketball. Benilde-St. Margaret's with a 3-0 record and a sizable lead here at 56-22. Get the turnover to start the second half against St. Anthony Village, who came in 1-1. And there is Mira Wismer with the rebound, and her shot off the mark. And in with the follow-up rebound was Zeta Jenkins, the sophomore. And if you're just joining us, or however you're viewing this, we're not viewing this live, but it has been an amazing performance by Benilde-St. Margaret's once again, as the foul to lead off the second half on St. Anthony Village, and the ensuing throw-in by Friedley connects with number 2, Zeta Jenkins, for the first 2 points of the second half, and a 58-22 lead for Benilde-St. Margaret's. And now the steal by Jenkins, the sophomore, gives her second basket of the second half, and a 60-22 lead. Now into the front court, the impressive Maya Allen for the Huskies. Underneath, the pass good to Rebecca Nelson. She gets that to go to bring her team's point total to 24. Now Presley Watkins, turnaround jump shot, misses everything underneath, and they're gonna call it off of the Huskies. It appeared from my vantage point that it was off Mira Wismer. Nevertheless, with 16:57 to go, throw in underneath by Friedley, gets to Watkins, and kicks it out to a wide open Bell. Her shot off the mark. Rebound though to number 2, Jenkins, looking for her third basket, and she gets double teamed and wisely dribbles it out. Now to the top of the key, Bell to Friedley. Oh, she had a wide open shot, lost the handle. She kind of smiled at that too. She felt it. And look at the ball distribution here. Friedley with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Wismer gets the go just at the buzzer, and that brings a round of applause from the head coach. Very rarely in girls basketball do I see them use the entire shot clock, and that time they got to go with 1 second. Meanwhile, back on the other end, the foul on Friedley. She reached in on number 0, Ellie McCormick. And now the throw-in underneath for number 5, Rebecca Nelson. Nelson. Top and tipped by Watkins, but into the hands safely of Lazinski in the corner. The shot, high rainbow 3, off the mark, off the back end by Nelson. Rebound, Bell. Bell now drives over the midcourt line, bounce pass to the near side. The 3-point shot is good by Zeta Jenkins, and Jenkins has 3 consecutive makes to begin the second half. 2 2s and a 3, almost gets the steal. She has come out on fire, and there to cool off the flames is number 22, Greta Schumann, the 5'11" gamer for St. Anthony Village. Now Friedley comes in. I thought she might go all the way to the rim. Look at the rotation to Watkins, all the way around. Now she'll try driving, turns it around. Top of the key is Jenkins. She's got 3 in a row. Now Friedley, 16 seconds on the shot clock, poked away by Lazinski into the hands of Bell, near side Wismer. Great defense by the Huskies, just as relentless as the Red Knights. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Wismer comes in, gets blocked out of bounds, and it'll be Red Knight throw-in, but with only 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Outstanding, superior defense by St. Anthony Village Huskies here. Can they maintain it with just 2 seconds? It's gonna have to be a bang-bang play. Friedley to throw it in. Looking, rotating outside. There's a wide open. Can she get it off in time? They said she did. Misses short of the rim. Now 2-on-1 break. Coming in, Lazinski draws the contact and the whistle, and that will stop the clock with 15:06 remaining. And to the line, number 13, Casey Lazinski.
Team second, line shooting 2, Casey Lazinski.
15:06 remaining. We're at Benilde-St. Margaret's High School. You are watching ParkTV 16 Sports, and you are watching some magnificent basketball on display by the 3-time defending state champion Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. And they are on the verge of going 4-0 to start their defense and to go for a 4th title in the state of Minnesota, and it may be unprecedented. And now, contact and turnover on the Red Knights. A rare one, and a double dribble. Give the ball back to the Huskies. No protest from the Red Knights bench as we're now under 15 minutes to go. Schumann drives, turns, lowers the shoulder, kept out. She dragged the pivot foot. I was about to comment that she was going to keep the pivot foot. And the Red Knights defense forces that turnover, stopping the clock with 14:47 to go. Our score is 65-28. Friedley to throw it in to number 1, Jada Nobles, the freshman who's checked in, to number 3 who's also checked in, Kira Willis, the freshman. Friedley down underneath to Willis, can't get it to go. Rebound into the hands of McCormick, and look at the speed as she comes down. Nice, beautiful bounce pass ahead to Lazinski. That was a brilliant pass by number 0, Ellie McCormick, the junior. And meanwhile, the steal underneath by Lazinski puts up 2, and they've got 30. 35-point differential, 14:15 to go. Now, Friedley to the corner to number 11. Cal Shearer, as she drives from the lane, she draws contact, and a foul is going to be called on St. Anthony Village. That'll be on number 0, Ellie McCormick. It'll be her 3rd personal, team 2nd. Red Knights have 2 team fouls as well. Neither team in danger of the bonus yet. Now with it, number 11, Cal Shearer drives, comes up, takes the shot off the front rim, rolls off. Now with it, Allen all the way down, can't get it to go. Rebound is Nobles. Nobles, Friedley. Lead pass into the front court to number 3. Kira Willis, her shot off the mark, rebound, out of bounds, off of McCormick. She disagreed, but not vehemently. A little bit of a wry smile. She tried to convince the referee that it went off of a Red Knight, but Friedley to throw it in with 13:42 to go in the match. Watkins, so experienced, Presley Watkins, as she dribbled into a triple team and drew contact and a foul, and this will be the 3rd team foul. It's going to be on number 22, Greta Schumann. That'll be her 3rd personal, and now we're going to have a timeout on the court.
Red Knights call a 30
Red Knights call a 30-second timeout with 13:37 remaining. And it is just exciting to be here and watch this Red Knight team. And I have to say again, this Huskies team is good. I'm not sure what conference they come out of, but I expect them. And I said the same with the first match I did at the beginning of their inaugural game of the year against Monticello. They were also a very formidable team, but and may very well end up in the state tournament themselves. But it's just this Red Knight team is something else. Recall, they were in the conference championship, the section championship game against Orono. It'll be interesting to see if Orono, they had some returning players as well, but that's not till late February, early March. Long way to go as we're just in early December here on December 2nd, and the shot, Y. Watkins on the throw-in, and the rebound underneath by number 22.
Possession to the Red Knights.
By Schumann, forced the jump ball, but the possession arrow favors Benilde-St. Margaret's. Now the throw-in by Friedley to number 3, Willis. Now with it, number 11, Cal Shearer to Friedley. Friedley quick move, gets the angle, comes right in, draws the foul, and makes the basket for a 3-point opportunity, stopping the clock with 13:20 to go. And do they have a mercy rule? I don't know. Mercy rule, basketball? I don't think so.
Her third.
35.
Basket is good at the line shooting point. Sydney Greenlee.
Yeah, I don't think we have running time yet. Maybe. I was just wondering and asking our producer, Paul Broden, what? Okay, there is running time, but not yet.
Into the game for the Huskies.
Is it with a certain amount of time left, or 37? Okay. 37-point lead for Benilde-St. Margaret's, 13:13 to go. Huskies into the front court. Underneath, the nice pass by McCormick. Found her target, number 31, Soren. Now Allen. Turning, nice move by Allen. Couldn't get it to go. I love the double move. She went right and then came back, left, right, left. Now to the front court, Watkins. Drives, stop, short jumper, good. 69-30. St. Anthony Village, and Nobles goes down, and she could be hurt. She does get up. She'll be fine. Rebound after the miss. In the front court is Cal Shear. Driving and going down hard was number 3, Kira Willis. She does a push-up as she gets up. What can't this team do physically?
Husky foul number 1, Maya Allen.
Foul's gonna be a number 1, Maya Allen.
Freshman fifth.
Her first, team 5th, as the Huskies are now finding themselves in some foul trouble with 12:23 to go. And that shot made.
In the game for the Huskies, number 3, Gina Freitag.
All right, now at the line. As there's more substitution for the Red Knights. That shot made by Kira Willis. So the running time goes into effect with 10 minutes to go. And we have 12:17 remaining. With it, Allen driving the left side, turning around, bounce pass intended for McCormick, intercepted by Bell. She's got a wide open, almost wide open, and Maya Allen with the hustle. She thought she got all ball, and they called a whistle, and that'll be the 6th team foul and Allen's 2nd personal, as their coach is off the bench competing, protesting that call. Meanwhile, Bell's gonna get 2 at the line with 12:07 to go. That shot is good. Now Bell makes the 2nd. All right, no full-court press finally for the Red Knights. And McCormick was looking underneath to number 3. Don't have a name for her. Now Wismer on the fast break. And that reminded me of Magic Johnson on the fast break for the Lakers. Just storming the court. Just no way you can stop him. Now we're gonna have a push on the Red Knights. This will be their 3rd team foul. Foul on number 22, Olivia Bell, junior, her 2nd, team 3rd. Red Knights now in the bonus, not that they need it. With a, what, 45-point lead? Throw in successful to Soren. Pass intended for Rebecca Nelson at the block, intercepted and stolen by the Red Knights. Now from outside land, number 2, Zeta Jenkins, the sophomore, gets the 3. 48-point lead. Now underneath, the shot blocked midair by the freshman, Jada Nobles, intercepted by Allen. into the front court, bounce pass, nicely done. Blocked all ball by Nobles underneath, the rebound good by Rebecca Nelson.
Becky Nelson for 2.
Gives the Huskies their 31st and second point. Now underneath on the block, the good look by Nobles underneath to number 2, Jenkins. Answers right back with 2 of their own. 10:55 remaining. Off the bench, Cal Scherer waiting to come in at the next opportunity. Meanwhile, Huskies with the ball in the corner underneath, bounce pass to Soren. Nicely done by number 3, who I don't have a name for the Huskies, and the make by Nelson, but that was a great looking pass underneath.
Back in for the Huskies, number 0.
Now 0, McCormick will check in. Substitutions also for the Red Knights. Sailor Friedley checks in, along with 24, Hupper Mishmash, who had a great first half. And now to bring the ball up the court is Jada Nobles, the 7th grader leading the show of the 3-time defending state champion Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. Now Mishmash to the top of the key to 3, Willis outside to Sailor Friedley, can't get it to go off the front rim. Rebound, and it's gonna be a tie-up, and I believe the arrow will favor St. Anthony Village. And they will get the ball with 10:23 to go. 80-34 our score. McCormick with the ball to bring it across the line. Red Knights, though, have stopped the full court press, but still high pressure half court defense on display by Benilde-St. Margaret's, and the underneath reverse layup by Rebecca Nelson for her 2nd consecutive 2-point basket. Gives there the 36 point. Now travel. Not sure I saw that, but a turnover on the Red Knights, a rare one at that, by number 3, Kira Willis. Just glancing at the head coach, not sure he agreed with that. I can't say I disagree with him either. Meanwhile, they play on. That was a travel there. Nope, they're gonna call foul, which may have caused Ellie McCormick to drag her foot. So they will have a throw-in with McCormick on the near side.
Her first team's forward.
And that one right into traffic. Intercepted by Jenkins into the front court. Draws contact off the rim. McCormick the rebound, no whistle. McCormick now crosses the timeline. Bounce pass ahead to Soren, and her pass gets deflected out of bounds by Cal Scherer, and a throw-in for the Huskies comes with 9:41 to go. And they're not doing running time, I see. I don't know why not. All right, now the Huskies, and the drive by Allen, and she draws the foul, and the and one. Meanwhile, the Red Knights ready to have Lucy Johnson will check in for number 3, Zeta Jenkins. Now Allen at the line. And that last foul was on Jenkins, her first, but team foul 5th in the second half. 9:38 remaining. That is a high looping shot off the back rim into the hands of Sailor Friedley. Gives it up to Jada Nobles. Nobles now to Lucy Johnson. Johnson tried to get it over to number 11. Cal Scherer got deflected off of Cal Scherer. She doesn't agree with it as she shakes her head. Meanwhile, play continues on. Huskies in the front court, McCormick. Tight man-to-man defense still by the Red Knights, and the bounce pass intended for Siroin. Now Johnson. Nobles. Into the front court, McCormick turning around, can't get it to go high enough off the glass. Rebound, Nelson, and she's having a nice second half. At least her 3rd make, maybe her 4th in the second half from memory. Now to the front court, Mishmash, her shot. She was very hot in the first half, misses that first attempt in the second. Now the pass by Sailor Friedley, intercepted by the Huskies ahead to McCormick. Couldn't quite handle the ball as she tried to bring it up for for a layup, and now Allen comes off the court with a little bit of an injury here. She does have a bandage on her left knee. Oh, now we are in running time. As the Red Knights now into the front court. And out of bounds off the Huskies. 80-40 our score. Nice round numbers at this point. Red Knights rotate the ball to the top of the key. Number 11, Cal Shear. Sailor Friedley bounces it to Nobles, drives the lane, can't get it to go off the back rim. Rebound, Nelson. Nelson continues her superlative second half performance for the Huskies. Now McCormick, far side, wing shot, good. Casey Lazinski with a cool three. Now to the front court. Mismatch, drives, kicks it out to Lucy Johnson. Her three from outside in the three-point land. Hits the rim, short. Schumann with the rebound into the front court. Behind the dribble pass, right to Sailor Friedley, takes it away, and now we got a 3-on-2 to the near side. Shot taken by Nobles. The seventh grader misses everything. Into the hands of Sailor Friedley, outside mishmash. Her shot off the back rim. Into the hands, and Lucy Johnson saves it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Sailor Friedley puts up the fake, drives off the back, and the rim. Rebound, Nobles, no mismatch, and a whistle. Clock will continue to wind. That foul going to be on McCormick. Her fourth personal. Team seventh. Mismatch makes the first. Huskies call a timeout here, and that will stop the clock. With the timeout. As I look at Rebecca Nelson coming off the floor to have a seat. She has played magnificently for St. Anthony in the second half. This Red Knight team, meanwhile, comfortably in front, an understatement of the year, perhaps, but nevertheless, they are. Huskies bench, they have fought valiantly. I'm going to keep an eye on how they do this year. I said the same about Monticello because I really like the Monticello team, and it's hard not to like the St. Anthony Village Huskies team. These players are really good. It's one of the joys of watching and broadcasting high school sports. These kids, their energy, their desire to play hard and play fair and win and just be competitive is something to behold in person. And this Red Knight team in particular, if you haven't seen them, come see them. Watch them on our broadcast. Come to the games. Look out for them. Pay the money. Come in and see this team. It's really historic. Shot made by mismatch. I've never seen so much talent up and down a bench before on any team at any level, anywhere, at any time. Now McCormick into the front court. Being guarded closely by number 21. That is Maria Johnson who checked in, and the shot made by the Huskies. And now the ball into the hands of number 12. That's Regan Dooley. Dooley drives the lane with a nifty play, kicks it out to the three-point land to number 30. That is Madeline Yakub. She tried to get it back. Yakub lost it, and now here come the Huskies. Ellie McCormick picks up her dribble and the give to Rebecca Nelson. And she continues her hot streak second half with another basket underneath with a nice feed from Ellie McCormick. Now the inlet pass attempted by number 12, Dooley. Lucy Johnson with it back to Dooley in the corner. She'll drive the lane, comes in, kicks it out to number 21, Maria Johnson. Takes the long shot from outside, off the front rim, rebound into the hands of Lazinski. Into the front court to Rebecca Nelson, who's super hot. Now to Ellie McCormick from outside, and she gets it to go. And this team is good, folks, this Huskies team, and you're starting to see it. With lesser competition. They are going to be a handful for any other girls varsity team the rest of the year. Keep an eye on them as well. Look at the nice move by number 30. Madeline Yakub put a nice move, got herself open along the baseline, couldn't get the basket to go, however. Now back into the front court. Nelson goes up for the shot underneath, and she drew the foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 4:44 remaining. Foul called on Madeline Yakub, the junior.
Huskies call 30-second timeout.
Huskies now will call 30-second timeout. That stops the clock with 5:39 to go.
Into the game for the Huskies, number 55, Max Lomar.
And during the timeout, we received word checking in will be Mags Lomar XL, 5'8" power forward, and that's a new name for me. I have to spell it. Mags, her first name Maggs, middle name Lomar, Lohmar, last name XL, like Excel spreadsheet. EXEL. Mags. I have an aunt, Margaret. They called her Muggs. I have an aunt Muggs. Never heard of Mags though. Cool name. All right, now following the timeout at the line, Rebecca Nelson continuing her super second half performance, gets that to go. She is playing in a zone, Rebecca Nelson. Her performance not to be overshadowed by this powerful Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights team. But they are must-see TV, folks, for the rest of the year. Make it an appointment to watch them on ParkTV 16 Sports, and now there's a little contact underneath and maybe some frustration by the Huskies. Schumann, understandable. As that is Bev Rioba, who was on the receiving end of that greeting by Schumann, as Lazinski will check out for the Huskies, and the Red Knights have the ball as we approach the 4-minute mark. With it, number 12, Dooley. Dooley finds herself picking up her dribble, in trouble on the corner, and it gets knocked out by McCormick, giving her new life. Drives the lane, kicks it out to 21, Maria Johnson. She loses the dribble, turnover, as the steal was accomplished by number 55, XL. Now Schumann to Nelson. Oh, and I think she dribbled it off her left foot out of bounds. A rare miscue by her, especially in the second half. And now checking in for the Red Knights, number 25, Maddie Seymour, the senior. She'll check in for number 21, Maria Johnson. And now Dooley brings the ball up the court with under 3.5 to go. Coming right in with the left-handed swooping layup. Can't get it to go as it grazed off the glass and grazed the rim. Now the lead pass ahead by Schumann to Soyeron. Couldn't get it to go. What a great pass by Schumann. That was excellent. And it was a great catch by Soyeron. She just couldn't finish the basket. That was outstanding. Again, it makes me think I'm going to keep an eye on this team's record periodically throughout the winter sports season. St. Anthony Village team is no joke themselves. Now outside, the shot short, taken by number 25, Maddie Seymour. Now Schumann into the front court, coming right in, lowers the right shoulder, draws the hold, and she will go to the line and shoot 2. And she is a stellar player, I must say, as we approach the waning moments of this game, as we're in running time with 2:23 remaining. Greta Schumann, 5'11" senior. She is a heck of a player. I expect she'll play somewhere in college at some level. That pass she made from 3/4 court all the way down to zero in was big time stuff, and now she'll check out. When she had a nice game, she draws a hand from her teammates, but I think she'll be done for the night with 2 minutes to go. With the ball, number 30. Yakub turns it back over to McCormick. She comes in, draws contact, turns around, takes a shot. nice defense by number 23, Cassidy Miller, with a nice block.
Jump ball.
And Cassidy Miller wearing number 23 in those red uniforms. I grew up watching Michael Jordan. Actually, I was a young adult, but I lived in Chicago during some of those world championships and would go to places and watch with those Bulls fans. And watching number red 23 kind of gave me a flashback. That's number 23, Cassidy Miller. The 23 in the all red uniform. Can't help but think of Michael Jordan. She comes in with that, and what a shot like Michael Jordan. Right on cue, Cassidy Miller. I could not have predicted that or wanted that to happen more, especially when I was talking about her, and for her to make that shot. And now, the clock is stopped. Boy, just when you thought their bench was so deep, it's even deeper. Cassidy Miller, the junior, wearing that famous number 23 in basketball. Now the shot on the drive by McCormick. Rebound right back in her hands. Fakes the outlet pass, turn and shot. She caught herself open. Great instinct. Ball still loose, and Zeron gets to go, and she drew contact, and she will go to the line for the and one. But there's 30 seconds remaining in running time. The question is, will she get these free throws off before the buzzer sounds? Or will they let her shoot both if she gets both? 17 seconds off the back rim, so it's moot. Rebound into the hands of the Red Knights. Into the corner, Cassidy Miller with another shot. And the rebound comes all the way out to her. Ball loose. Madeline Yakub takes the last second shot, and she gets it to go off the board and in to end the game. The Red Knights going away, go to 4-0 with an 86-55 victory over St. Anthony Village Huskies. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with our production here at ParkTV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.